A while ago, I spoke about the 3 planes of shamanism. I mentioned the lower state, the middle realm, and the higher realm. And now I want to elaborate on that. So from the spiritual shamanic perspective, those of us who are naturally drawn to the spiritual realms, to that of connecting with nature, Mother Earth, have our own way of doing things. We've been given spiritual tools and practices that we are not meant to forget, and actually are here to bring back and implement them in our modern day lives for the creation of our empires and our legacy. And especially in the scriptures in the Bible, you'll hear, like in Ephesians 6:12, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities of the cosmic powers over this present darkness. And how do we fight the spiritual powers, right? Or the cosmic entities, so to speak. And so this is where this comes in. We have 2 main states that we enter through. We have either the middle realm, which is also known as the ordinary state of consciousness. That's when you are awake, your brain waves are on high alert, right? It's usually when the body's also in a stress response, always looking around its environment to make sure that you're safe. It's your walking state, everyday normal life, right? Then we have something called the ASC, or the altered state of consciousness. So the ASC, or the altered state of consciousness, is what we describe as also known as the spiritual realms, the higher realms. What we describe as also known as the spiritual realms, the higher realms. It's where you are feeling that interconnectedness with the universe, with the everything, that all that is. It's the life force energy that brings everything into form. And so with the altered state of consciousness, what happens is that your physical brain, the brain waves begin to slow down from alpha, then it goes into the beta. And then when we hit the theta, or even the really deeper states, but it's essentially where we become so relaxed, we are no longer feeling the identification of the physical body. We go beyond the stories of the body, we go beyond the stories of the mind, and we become that I am presence. You become the breath, where there's infinite possibility, or essentially where you enter the quantum realm. In this slow down state, where you're no longer reacting to your present moment or the things that are already now considered the past, you are able to better understand situations, events, thoughts. You're able to find solutions to your problems that you've been struggling with. Not only that, some other benefits of entering into this ASC state of consciousness is that you are directly tapped into the energetic life force of the universe. And this really live consciousness that's always streaming around us. You're able to access deeper levels of powers of the brain state. You're able to find this connection of oneness. Your mind, body, and spirit are really aligned. Not only that, physiological symptoms and are able to find increased wellness, enhanced creativity, things where the depression, anxiety, things that used to bother you, you find a new resilience, because you're no longer identifying yourself with the past version of you or old storylines and timelines, and thus healing of spiritual wounds, childhood traumas and phobias are able to come about naturally, because you are drawing back your power, your energy to yourself. You're recalling the aspects of the self that you've lost during these hard tests of your life that really, from the shamanic perspective, are meant to help you learn your lessons. And remembrance as the sovereign creator that you are, not victim of this life. Stay tuned for how do we even enter the ASC.